Yeah, it was a good week. I finished out strong today with a good Thursday practice, which is our PPT. We wanted to get through a lot of the different situations and going up to Madison full strength, full health, which is big. We know that was probably the most important thing coming out of camp. And I think the players are really excited for the opportunity that awaits them. I think that what we've been talking to our players about is in any football game, and particularly in a big environment like this, the opportunities that do present themselves, we've got to be opportunistic and seize those moments and enjoy those moments. And I think that's one thing that we're really looking forward to and going up to Madison. I think the keys that we're going to have to find on all three phases, and certainly on defense and then our coverage units, we've got to tackle with 11 guys. We got to get 11 guys flying to the football. That's going to be important, these backs, and it's not just Taylor. They got a slew of backs that you've got to get down to the ground, and they're going to push the ball vertically down the field. I had a chance to talk to a couple different NFL scouts. Basically there's three no-brainers in their offensive line that are NFL starters, and the other two are somewhat underclassmen, so they're not even quite to that stage, but they'll probably be NFL linemen. So that's a huge challenge, and we're excited for that challenge. And I think it's a great task for us at hand. And then offensively, I think we got to find our rhythm. We got to find our rhythm early. I was really pleased with Drew today. Drew, for a PPT practice or a perfect practice Thursday, the ball didn't hit the ground. He threw the ball accurately the entire day. Sometimes this is a little bit more of a walkthrough type day. We were crisp. We were running through it. The ball was in places it needed to be. Drew's in a good rhythm, and he's got to continue that obviously on Friday night. But we're going to help him. We're not expecting Drew to go out there and win the game, as a first day starter for him, but we know he's going to make some plays for us, and I like the offensive line where they're at. They're blocking with great, great precision, and I think we're ready to execute a game plan that hopefully gives us some opportunities to get guys in space and let some of our athletes get out in the open field.
What kind of conversations have you had with Drew ahead of his first college start?
It just been about the preparation. I haven't yet had that opportunity to talk to him about, how you doing, how's it feeling. I don't really want to, make this more than it is. It's a great game of football. We have talked as a team, and obviously with Drew too. The question is, what's it like to play in front of 84,000 fans, however many they pack into Camp Randall Stadium? And the answer to that is, it's loud. It's very loud, but it's football. And that's what Drew's got to do. He's got to realize that he's been playing this game for a long time, and he's been preparing for this opportunity for a long time. And he can take a lot of confidence away from the preparation that he's put in and the type of camp and the type of week of practice he's had. So I think the biggest thing we're going to say to him is just cut it loose. And I think he's going to want to get hit early, go hopefully get out in the open field and do something with the ball in his hands. But I think once he kind of gets that first lick, you'll feel like he's right there in that game ready to play.
I know you have some familiarity with Coach Chris. How much are you looking forward to going up against him?
It's going to be a great challenge. You look at his, just his career as a coach, as a head coach, and seeing what he did at Pitt, and obviously, kind of cutting his teeth as a first-time head coach, similar in the situation that I've been in, and then going back home for him to a place that means a lot to his family, means a lot to his, obviously his father, his late father, and in the job he's done there. He's lost 7 ball games, 3 seasons. He's had an unbelievable run, and I think that's a testament to that program, but certainly the work that he and his staff have done. They got a really good coaching staff. So I got a lot of respect for Coach Christ in a lot of different ways, and obviously you like to go head to head with guys that you respect a lot and that do things the right way, and that's who Coach Christ has been all for as long as I've known him, dating back to '97.
Your dad coached with him, right?
He did, yeah. They were on the staff together at the San Diego Chargers. I was a senior in high school, which is funny, but I would go and hang around, practice. Mike Riley was the head coach, and they kind of come from a similar tree. My dad worked with Mike Riley at USC, and then Paul Chris worked with Mike Riley at Oregon State, and had a real strong relationship with Jeep Christ, who's Paul's brother. So the relationship, is kind of a family relationship. My dad's very close with Paul. Very close with Jeep. I had a chance to recruit, Paul's nephew, Keller Christ, who's Jeep's son, at Sanford, and so the family ties are pretty strong there, and I think the biggest thing is just a great family, great football family. Just the kind of people that you want in this game of football. He's the right leader to have in the game of football.
How much are you going to have to rely on Drew to kind of extend some plays using his
No
legs?
question. Yeah, that's a big thing for us. Drew's athletic. Drew does things great with his feet. So I think we gotta rely on Drew's athleticism to do some of that and extend some plays, and we got to keep plays alive on the perimeter too. It's going to be a little bit of a different entity for those guys. We've practiced that way, but those guys haven't actually played with Drew as a full-time starter. Lucky and Quinn and Xavier Lane and Jacour Pearson and Sloan. So there's going to be some times where hopefully he gets out on the perimeter a little bit and we can keep plays going.